Hello students. So our next topic, that is electromagnetic waves, MCQs we are going to see today. So here we have the first question. In electromagnetic waves, the phase difference between the electric field vector and the magnetic field vector is. So you have both the electromagnetic wave and then electric and magnetic field both will be there. So what is the phase difference between these two fields that they are asking here? Okay, so here the options given are 0, pi by 2, pi by 3. As we know that according to the properties of electromagnetic waves, the electric field and the magnetic field, they both are perpendicular to each other. So when you say they are perpendicular to each other, it means that the angle between them is pi divided by 2. Andre 90 degree anta ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. Yes. But here they are not asking the angle, they are asking the phase difference between them. So the phase difference will be what? It will be 0. So phase difference 0 agatte, the angle between them is what? 90 degree. Okay, the next question, to which part of the spectrum does EM waves belong if the energy of the wave is of the order of 15 kilo electron volt? So here, as the energy they are giving of the order of 15 kilo electron volt. So 15 kilo electron volt idre energy yavudradagutte anta andre it is for the options X-rays, infrared rays, ultraviolet rays, gamma rays. That is X-rays. Option A is the answer here. Then the next question. Electromagnetic waves are produced by. So electromagnetic waves edrinda produce agutte anta kelidare. Already properties will now discuss madidvi. So option A, a static charge. Option B, an accelerated charge. Option C, a moving charge. Option D is, that is a charged particle. So here the electromagnetic waves are produced by the an accelerated charge, that is option B. Okay. Then the next question propagate is the same. Option B is B cross E. Option C is E. And option D is B. Okay. So here, the direction in which the electromagnetic waves propagate, it is same as that of, that is option A, E cross B. Option A, E cross B. Okay. So very simple lesson, very direct answers only will get in this lesson. The next question is, the ratio of amplitude of magnetic field to the magnitude amplitude of the electric field for electromagnetic wave propagation in a vacuum is equal to. So here what they are asking, the ratio of the amplitude of the magnetic field to the amplitude of the electric field for the electromagnetic wave propagation. So options, it is unity, it is the speed of the light in vacuum, it is reciprocal of the speed of light in vacuum. Option D is the ratio of magnetic permeability to electrical susceptibility in a vacuum. So here the ratio of amplitude of magnetic field to the amplitude of electric field andre B divided by E anta kelidare. So B divided by E, it will be reciprocal to the speed of the light in vacuum. That is option C is the correct answer. Option C. The next question. Which properties amount the following is false about electromagnetic waves? Option A. The energy in an electromagnetic wave is divided equally between electric and the magnetic vectors. Option B. Both electric and magnetic field vectors are parallel to each other and perpendicular to the direction of propagation of the wave. Option C is these waves do not require any material medium for propagation. Option D is both electric and magnetic field vectors attain the maxima and minima at the same place and the same time. So, see which properties among the following is false about electromagnetic waves. So, electromagnetic waves ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ್ದು properties ಸರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So, first option ಅಲ್ಲಿ the energy in an electromagnetic wave is divided equally between electric and the magnetic field. Yes, it is divided. Option B, both electric and magnetic field vectors are parallel to each other and perpendicular to the direction of propagation. Yes, this is not true. So they are perpendicular only. Yes, electromagnetic waves. So if you want to confirm, C matte D option nodi. These waves do not require any material medium for propagation. Yes, this can travel in vacuum also. So both electric and magnetic field vectors attain the maxima and minima at the same place and at the same time. Yes, that is also correct here. So option B is not suitable for the electromagnetic wave. Then the next question. The velocity of electromagnetic radiation in a medium of permittivity epsilon naught and permeability mu naught is given by. So here they are asking the velocity of epsilon naught and permeability mu naught is given by. So option A is given as under root of epsilon naught divided by mu naught. Option B is given as under root of epsilon naught into mu naught. Option C is given as 1 divided by under root of epsilon naught into mu naught. And option D is given as under root of mu naught divided by epsilon naught. So here option C, right? So option C is right. That is, it is given by 1 upon under root of epsilon naught into mu naught. The next question is, which of the following rays are not electromagnetic waves? Option A, gamma rays, beta rays, heat rays, X rays. So which of the following are not electromagnetic waves anta kelidare? So gamma rays, yes, it is electromagnetic wave. Heat rays andre ನಾವು UV rays anta consider ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. X rays, yes. So beta rays are not the called as the electromagnetic waves. So option B. The next question. Which of the following statement is true about polarized light? Option A, its electric field oscillates in a random direction. Its electric field oscillates in a fixed plane. Its magnetic field oscillates in a random direction. Its magnetic field oscillates in a fixed plane. So what they are asking here, which of the following statement is true about polarized light? Yes, which is not true about the polarized light anta andre, in case of the electric field and the magnetic field, they are asking here. So see, that is electric field oscillates in a random direction, in a fixed direction. So that is option A. Its electric field oscillates in a random direction. That is true for the polarized light here. Then the next question is, which of the is not an application of electromagnetic wave? That is microwave oven, MRI machine, X-ray machine, stethoscope. So microwaves, we are using the IR radiations. MRI, it is application. That is the stethoscope, where we are not using the any of the electromagnetic waves. Then the next question. In an electromagnetic wave, the electric field and magnetic field are, so option A, perpendicular to each other and perpendicular to the direction of propagation, parallel to each other and perpendicular to the direction of propagation, perpendicular to each other and parallel to the direction of propagation, parallel to each other and parallel to the direction of propagation. So as we know that they are perpendicular to each other, no doubt that is true itself. So perpendicular to each other, so option B is there, then option, sorry, A and C is there. But the direction is also perpendicular to each other, or they are parallel to each other. So that we need to understand here. So for the direction of propagation also, they are perpendicular to each other. That is option A is the correct answer here. Then the next question. Which of the following statement is true about the speed of light in a vacuum? It is option A. It is constant and independent of the frequency of the electromagnetic wave. It is constant and propagation to the and proportional to the frequency of the electromagnetic wave. Option C. It varies with the frequency of the electromagnetic wave. It varies with the amplitude of the electromagnetic wave. So for the speed of light in vacuum, as we know that its value is constant, that is in the vacuum the value is 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. And it is same in the vacuum, it is not varying. So what we can say, it is independent of the frequency. Then the next question, which of the following electromagnetic wave has the highest frequency? Which of the electromagnetic wave has the highest frequency? Options: radio waves, microwaves, ultralight, and the X-rays. So in the options, they are giving only radio waves, microwaves, ultraviolet. So usually gamma rays are having the highest frequencies compared to all other rays here. So radio waves are having the lowest frequencies. So in the given option, we can choose X-rays because gamma rays are not there. Actually, gamma rays are having the highest. So next to gamma rays, we have previous to that, that is X-rays. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅಲ್ಟ್ರಾವೈಲೆಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದರ ನಂತರ ಮೈಕ್ರೋವೇವ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ರೇಡಿಯೋ ವೇವ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಲೋವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ. ಓಕೆ, then the next question, which of the following statement is true about the intensity of an electromagnetic wave? So the intensity of electromagnetic wave is proportional to the amplitude of the wave. It is proportional to the square of the amplitude of the wave. It is proportional to frequency. It is proportional to the wavelength. So here option B, that is, it is proportional to the square of the amplitude of the wave. That is, intensity is directly proportional to square of the amplitude. Which of the following phenomena is not related to the wave nature of electromagnetic radiation? So options: interference, diffraction, polarization, photoelectric effect. So photoelectric effect, we explain it based on the photons. We are not explaining based on the wave nature here. So therefore, the photoelectric effect is the answer, which is not explained with the help of the wave nature of electromagnetic radiations. Then the next question, which of the following electromagnetic waves is used in medical imaging? So in the medical imaging, options: radio waves, electromagnetic waves used in the medical imaging. Options: radio waves, microwaves, ultraviolet light, then the X-rays. Here X-rays are used for the imaging, that is medical imaging, we are using the ultraviolet. Then the next question. So which of the following electromagnetic waves is used in the remote sensing? Option A, radio waves, microwaves, visible light, ultraviolet light. So in case of the, Usually we use the infrared radiations, okay? So for the remote sensing, we are using the electromagnetic waves. In that, especially we use the IR radiations. So for remote sensing satellites, if they are asking, then it would be that is visible infrared microwaves anta helbodu. But they are asking only remote sensing. So for the remote sensing, we are using IR radiations. Then the next question. Which of the following electromagnetic waves is used in the radar? So which is used in the radar electromagnetic wave? Options: radio waves, microwaves, visible light, ultraviolet light. That is the microwaves are used in the radar system. So all are based on the applications only. Which of the following statement is true about the reflection of electromagnetic waves? Option A: does not depend on the angle of incidence. It is independent of the polarization of the wave. It can be used to change the frequency of the wave. It can be used to change the direction of propagation of the wave. So for the true about the reflection. So for reflection phenomena ಅಂತ specify ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. Actually the electromagnetic waves, they will follow laws of reflections. Okay, so laws of reflections it will obey. So it does not depend on the angle of incidence. It is not true about that. So true ಯಾವ್ದಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. It can be used to change the frequency of the wave. It can be used to change the direction of the propagation. Reflection of electromagnetic waves. Okay, so now we are going to discuss few more questions on this electromagnetic waves. So the lesson is consisting mainly questions based on the application part only. Electromagnetic waves, MCQs we will see. So here we have some more questions. The correct option, if speed of gamma rays, so we have the gamma rays, that is the gamma rays, we have the X-rays, and we have the microwaves. It is denoted by VG, VX, VM. So either order ಏನಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. They are giving that is VG is greater than VX is greater than VM. Option B, VG is less than VX is less than VM. And option C, VG is greater than VX is greater than VM. And option D, VG is equal to VX is equal to VM. So for the speed, as we know that the electromagnetic waves are moving with the speed of what? That is 3 into 10 raised to 8. Therefore, Vg is equal to Vx is equal to Vm. That is option D is the correct answer. Option D is the correct answer. Okay, the next question is, among the following, which is having the highest or the maximum penetrating power? So maximum penetrating power they are asking. So options they are giving as ultraviolet radiations. Then we have the microwaves. Then we have the gamma rays. And we have the radio waves. So here, which has the maximum penetrating power? That is the gamma rays are having the maximum frequency. Therefore, they have the maximum penetrating power. So which of the following is called as the heat rays anta kelidare? So options alli X-rays ide, then we have the gamma rays, then we have the IR radiations, and we have the microwaves. So which are having the, which are called as the heat radiations. So IR radiations are called as what? Heat radiations anta ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. The next question is, from the Maxwell's equation. So Maxwell equations ನೋಡಿದ್ರಿ ನೀವು. A charging electric field gives rise to. So a charging electric field gives rise to an electric field. Option B, an induced EMF. Option C, the magnetic field. Option D, the magnetic dipole. So a charging electric field will give magnetic field. So change in the magnetic electric field ಏನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನಮಗೆ? Magnetic field ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Okay. So electromagnetic waves, the next question is, electromagnetic waves are transverse in nature is evident by. So ನಾವೇನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? Electromagnetic waves are transverse in nature ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. What is the evidence or what is the proof for that? So options they are giving, that is polarization. Option B, interference. Option C, the reflection. Option D is diffraction. So here, when you can say any light is having the transverse nature or the longitudinal nature, when you study the polarization. So that is option A. So only the transverse waves can be polarized here. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. The structure of the solid is investigated by using. So structure of the solids ಎದರಿಂದ study ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. Options given are cosmic rays. Option B is X-rays. Option C is gamma rays. And option D is IR rays. Okay. Which are used in the solids investigation. That is X-rays can be used here. So option B is the correct answer. So which of the following are used in the muscle ache? So muscle aches ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? IR, UV, microwave, X-rays. That is infrared. IR we were using for the muscle ache. So option A is the correct answer. Okay. So one more last question for this chapter, that is the Maxwell is famous for equations of electromagnetism is introduced the concept of. So ಯಾವ concept ಅನ್ನ introduce ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? AC current, displacement current ID, impedance, reactance. So what he will introduce, that is displacement current. He will introduce the displacement current, that is option B is the correct answer here. Okay. So students, ಈ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಲೆಸನ್ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ easily you can answer the questions. So just make sure that you are perfect with the lesson. That's it. Okay. So in the next class, we will continue with the next topic. Thank you.